Oh, something's happening down here.
Inquisitor?
Hey.
The Arcanist has arrived.
You should see for yourself.
That's a thing. Well, this looks delightfully creepy. Well, I see a lot of equipment, but where's the person themselves? Oh.
Well, don't just stand there slack-jawed. Let's figure out what you need.
Dagna. Have I met you before?
You're the magical advisor.
Oh, you're him. The Inquisitor. I'm Dagna. Arcanist Dagna. It's an honor, your worship. Is that it? The hand anchor mark? It's pretty.
Thanks.
Reach was pretty too, in a destroy everything sort of way.
Welcome to the Inquisition.
I welcome you to the Inquisition and look forward to your contribution.
Me too. I've heard some impossible things. I love impossible things. Those are the best to make, well, possible. I've looked at Harrod's devices. Precision is fantastic, but typical. Mundane. Old thinking. No disrespect meant to the classical trades, but you need a new perspective. I've made adjustments. As long as I keep making them, you can craft just about anything. Almost safely.
Almost safely. You know, the anchor.
You seemed impressed by the anchor. What does it look like to you?
I heard what everyone says what you heard Coryphia say. It's a long chain of who said what's.
Yeah.
To me, it says key. But keys do a lot of things. Open, lock, switch. Some open one thing, some open everything. It sounds like Corypheus made it to open, but it looks like you can use it to close. It may be that simple.
Perhaps.
Sure is pretty. Wish I could see through it.
Let's see if my memory... Let's see. I think my memory is getting jogged a bit, but let's be able to clarify it.
Get out. I asked myself that question for years. Turns out, not in Orzammar.
Could it
I had
be?
to start at a circle. I had help though.
Yes, that is her.
Grateful.
I remember.
Sanction, I visited a half-dozen circles. Wonders I've seen. And with an objective eye, I can spot where they overlap. That's a surprise for every teacher. It's a grand tradition, and it works so well with new thinking.
The Grey Warden helped you?
You mentioned a Grey Warden who helped you start your studies.
Not any Grey Warden.
Yep.
The hero of Ferelden is a hero in Orzammar, too. It's incredible that someone like the hero of Ferelden would stop to help the little people. Literally.
So you gave up your home? Well, yeah, I know that, but might as well ask her how she feels about it.
Was it really that amazing?
Yes. I left my home and my family, but I just knew I could be more than a smith. I wish my people weren't stuck in the past, and I regret that my father couldn't imagine another life for me. But I don't regret what I did.
You must have learned a lot.
Your years of study have paid off.
Oh yes, the mage said I brought a valuable perspective. I've even presented my work to the College of Enchanters. I wanted an exchange. The Surface could learn about lyrium smithing, and Orzammar would gain knowledge of magic. But now there's no college. And so far as the Shaper is concerned, castless. So you're getting my best work, Inquisitor. Let's make some great stuff.
That Warden sure sounds special. He also sounds like a very smart guy. Everyone should admire him.
Warden affected you in a special way.
Talk to anyone, they'll say the same. It was a dark time. There was one light. He saved us. Saved me.
Well, enough talking for now.
All right, rein it in. You have work to do.
Right, sorry. I get carried away when I think of it. Ready when you need me.
Upgrade potions, equip potions, craft weapons, craft armor, modify armor, buy, sell. Well, it basically seems like it's the same old, same old. Amazing. Right. Josephine, how's everything going?
Inquisitor, I was just inspecting our new headquarters.
Und?
Foundation cracks, nesting animals, and miles from any centers of civilization. The staff must make it presentable if we're to receive any visitors of distinction.
Well, let's work on that.
Certainly wouldn't do for the Inquisition to appear overly shabby.
We've only just now convinced everyone we are precisely what Thedas requires. The mages are showing great trust in you. They need to feel safe here.
And you don't?
Do you not feel safe here?
I've had difficulty forgetting Corypheus's attack on me.
Understandable.
Do you know who first leapt to arms? Our workers. They were so proud of our cause. Corypheus simply cut them down. So much screaming after that first blast of fire. So many people turned to ash.
Yeah. I wish we could have saved more.
We lost far too many good people to that monster.
I'm sure they'll find rest with the Maker. Well, before I return to my duties, allow me to congratulate you on your appointment as Inquisitor, my lord.
It's kind of
Now
been
bring
some
diplomatic
time.
issues to your attention, and I'm more than happy to help with any situations that arise.
Well,
I'd be delighted if you could conjure up a marble bath within the next hour.
I'll attempt to add that to the list.
fair enough. Well, let's go to the... Wait, is there something I'm forgetting? Oh, Cullen! That's right! Cullen! And there's a hole in the wall there. I haven't really noticed that before. Cullen, need to go chat with him too, see what he wants. So he's in this direction. Fortunately, I'm immortal in here. Wait. It's because I went down that I can't see him now. Maybe I have to go further up.
He's a magister. They eat babies and burn everything.
I heard the same about humans.
You did not. We're noble.
My father said you're like weeds that choke out the grave. He's old, though.
Yikes.
Lost a full wheel of Antivan smoked cheese, and now 3 royals worth of crushed mint. They were right here. I remember seeing someone take them. I can't recall their face.
Cool. Once again, please keep the elf out of the kitchen. And check the sugar daily to make sure it's still sugar, not salt. Add cook donation. Believe this is written, try keeping this out. Followed by an arrow pointing towards a crude drawing of a phallus. Note from Chicago Kitchens. Again, if I ever find out who put the turnips in the fireplace, I'll personally feed them into the meat grinder in cook donation. Oh boy. This is turning into some sort of war.
There's no end of it. I can store an army.
Yeah, well, apparently. The question is, where the fuck is Cullen? And where am I? Oh dear lord, where the fuck am I? The fallen general not sure. No, I just want to find Cullen. I could see on the map that he had a quest. And now he's disappeared. That's really frustrating. And I don't even know where I am anymore. God, this place is just humongous. Okay, he's inside the wall. Why can't that just... Now what leads there, I wonder? Why can't it just show that at all times? That'll make things so much easier. I don't even know how to get there. Maybe this way? I think I'm onto something. Yeah, I think I'm onto something. Jeez! Colm, I've been looking for you. Almost everywhere, in fact. Is everything okay?
Inquisitor, I've found where the Red Templars come from. They're in full redoubt. The Knights were fed red lyrium until they turned into monsters. Samson took over after their corruption was complete.
How do you know Samson?
He was a Templar in Kirkwall, until he was expelled from the Order. I knew he was an addict, but this... Red lyrium is nothing like the lyrium given by the Chantry. Its power comes with a terrible madness.
Well, I'll take your word for it.
The Red Templars swarming Haven were proof enough.
We cannot allow them to gain strength. The Red Templars still require lyrium. If we find their source, we can weaken them and their leader.
Sounds like a good idea.
I like finding the Red Templars' vulnerabilities before fighting them head-on.
We'll need every advantage against what courses through their veins. Caravans of red lyrium are being smuggled along trade roads. Investigating them could lead to where it's being mined. If you confront them, be wary. Anything connected to Samson will be well guarded.
I'll add that to the list. Okay, now let's go to the situation room and see what we can do there. Alright everyone, let's take a look-see. What can we do? 10% extra herbs, discovery range, extra XP, I should probably get that. A bit further. So what else is this? Sure, grit. Schematics. Now let's go with deft hand find tools. I believe we have some stuff over here. It's like every time I load, there's just more.
If it was abandoned when we arrived, who named this place Skyhold?
Solus says it changed hands so many times, the original builders can't be traced. I read the House of Armitage once built a fortress in the vicinity 5 ages ago, but the records are lost.
Huh. Observing the deadlock. Despite their intent to craft a political entity to process, these noble families are too embroiled in their own conflicts to even acknowledge us. We have acquired some additional trading partners who are tired of waiting for a winner to emerge. Judge and magic use in Redcliffe. Inquisitor, here are the results of my research. I trust they're satisfactory. Your spammer said she might let me stroll around without my shackles if they please you, but sing no false praise on my account. Jerry and Alexius. Didn't I also do something over here, or do I remember wrong? Oh, yeah. Power for a price. A formal document with impeccable filigree. The Inquisition is a sight to behold, a command of legions, hearts and minds. It is worthy, your Inquisition is worthy, and my masters are pleased. I'll bring my wares, and together we will extend your reach ever further. Now you trade not just in treasure, but in will. The esteemed fair representative. Wow, they were happy. See. Nightingale, we understand the threat. Our friends the Marquis meet with a dozen nobles in the past week. Bribes in the form of gifts change hands, most of them busts of Justina V. We appropriated one and discarded hollow stuff of red lyrium, waiting for instruction. We need to arrange a public accident before one of these lyrium statues.
Inquisitor.
Fair enough. Get this done. The Serpent of Navarra. Inquisition agents have uncovered a potential problem in the nation of Navarra. A Tevinter mage by the name of Virelius has recently been noted in the company of King Marcus, and rumors comment on how strange it is for the new advisor to be so closely heeded. There is evidence to indicate Virelius is a member of the Venator. Having the Baron King under the sway could give the cult a great deal of power and hint of the Inquisition's ability to operate in the north. We should tell King Marcus what the truly is. Convince him to see the light. Wait for us to leave the council, then send a force to ambush and capture him. Well, this could lead to further problems than just talking, I suppose.
Let us begin.
So what's up here? Judgment. Morven's arrival. We receive word that Morven the Under has made good on your judgment of armed exile in Tevinter. He and his clan immediately staked their claim to a large section of land along the Imperial Highway at the edge of the Silent Plains. It is inhospitable and vacant, but they claim they are not interested in banditry activity actually threatening anyone. Beyond, of course, suddenly claim that they now live within Imperial borders. Our Tevinter contacts say that relocation has caused significant concern among the magisters. A fine jest, and now it's done. Just cram times before their presence is considered provocation. Investigate Hunterfell. Based on the revelation at Haven, the Venator operations report to a darkspawn believed to be the Magister Corypheus. Threat assessment of possible Venator has been prioritized as vital. Duke Typhus Pentagas rules the Navarran city of Hunterfell. A former military hero who prided himself on his open-minded attitude, Duke Typhus rules with the help of a secret network of old adventuring companions, and possible lovers, as they are all rumored to be beautiful women. Information on the 5 ballads of Hunter's Fall is limited, but they are known to include humans from both Orlais and Ferelden, an elf, a dwarf, and even a Talbashov. Known or suspected background range from suspected mortalitasi or dragon hunter to bard, smuggler, even apostate. Only one of the 5 ballads of Hunter's Fall is a Venator aid and work to advance the agenda of Corypheus. I have a friend among the Templars. They might know about the supposed apostates. Alright, well, I suppose we can investigate. Right. If all of the options are investigating one of them, then the Venatori are mostly mages, it seems like. At least that was the impression I got. Now, where the hell am I supposed to go to help? Why can't I open my journal in here? Seriously, I need to... No, whatever. Let's die. Okay, I just need to figure out where I'm supposed to go to help, what's his name? Ugh.